All right, final leg. Talk about a Diamond League final. Zurich just went down in Switzerland. Some of the top performances, not only all year, but all time. Jumping right into things, that men's 400-meter hurdles, the matchup that we've all been waiting for. Karsten Warholm versus Rai Benjamin. Of course, Abdurrahman Samba, he's in that group, but he's not running right now. He didn't qualify for the final. He's a little injured as well. We're going to see him in Doha. But these two guys, Warholm and Benjamin, they lived up to those expectations. Warholm went out really hard, as he always does. Benjamin took it a little easy, more steady and relaxed throughout the pace and throughout the entire race. But coming to that home stretch, coming off of hurdle 9, we saw Warholm and Benjamin just about even going into that final stretch. Then off of hurdle 10, Warholm just had the edge. He managed to eke out the win, getting a 46.92 second win. Huge performance. That's number 2 all time. Benjamin was right behind him though, 46.98, also improving upon his personal best and equaling the number 3 all time that Samba also ran last year. So Warholm and Benjamin dominating, living up to those expectations. Of course, the greatest 400-meter hurdle race that we've ever seen. These two guys are going into Doha likely with one of the top events. I know the women set the world record, Dalila Muhammad, earlier this season, the 400-meter hurdles, but we have two guys who legitimately could break the world record when we get to Doha. So keep a lookout for these two guys, and hopefully Samba gets back into the mix and we see 3 guys all challenging for that 400-meter world record. Now, moving into the women's 200 meters, we had another high-quality field that looked like the Doha final. We had Elaine Thompson, Shaunae Miller-Uibo, Daphne Schippers, Dina Asher-Smith, but Shaunae Miller-Uibo managed to come away with the win. Off the turn, she was just behind Dina Asher-Smith, a step behind, but of course she has that 400-meter strength. She was able to come away with the win, 21.74. That's a personal best, world lead, national record, Diamond League record, all those allocates there. That makes her number 11 all-time in the 200 meters, just behind some really high-quality women. She is not going to be running the 200 in Doha though later on this year because of that schedule, so she's only going to be in the 400 meters. This shows though she is undefeated over 200 and 400 for the past 2 years. She's definitely going to be likely going for the double when we get to Tokyo next year if the schedule loosens up, but look out for Shaunae Miller-Uibo in that 400 meters in Doha. Look out for the rest of these ladies in the 200. Now, moving into the men's long jump, we had Juan Miguel Echevarria from Cuba. He was going up against a really high-quality field that included Luva Manyonga from South Africa, but Echevarria managed to take away the win in a world lead of 8.65 meters. Great performance from him. That's only 3 centimeters away from the personal best of 8.68 that he set last year. Remember, in 2018, he was hitting some really far jumps and also some wind-aided jumps of around 8.8 meters. So he's definitely gearing up. His season's been a little up and down, but this shows that he is peaking for the right time and is going to be going into Doha as a favorite. We're going to see if he can challenge some higher jumps, but this shows he is ready. So keep a lookout for Echevarria. Now, moving into the men's 800 meters, we had a really strong field that looked like a Doha final. We had Nigel Amos coming off an injury. He's the world leader at 141 this season, but he was going up against Emmanuel Carrere, Ferguson Rotage, Donavan Brazier. Donavan Brazier, though, managed to come away with the win, 142.70 seconds. Huge personal best for him. That makes him the number 2 American all-time, only behind Johnny Gray, who set that American record some years ago. So great performance from him. When we looked at the race, we saw that Brazier wasn't even in the picture, even 100 meters to go in the race. He was so far back, but that final stretch, he managed to come away, get past the last guys, and then get past Nigel Amos at the last minute. So we're going to see a great final when we get to Doha later on this year. Now, moving into the women's 400-meter hurdles, we had Dalila Muhammad going up against Sydney McLaughlin again. Muhammad, of course, she set that world record of 52.20 seconds at the USA Championships. This time, though, Sydney McLaughlin managed to get the best of her. She took the win in 52.85 seconds. So great performance, only a tenth off of her personal best of 52.75, improving upon her season's best this year. So we're still going to be going up for a good race when we get to Doha. Muhammad was a little behind here, but she's definitely going to be peaking. She's a 2-time silver medalist at the World Championships and, of course, the Olympic champion. So keep a lookout for Sydney McLaughlin as well as Dalila Muhammad in the 400-meter hurdles in Doha. Now, moving into the women's shot put, we have Lijiao Gong from China. She managed to take the win in 20.31 meters. Great performance from her. That's a season's best, a world lead, and she's the first woman to go over 20 meters in the shot put this year. She's definitely the favorite going into Doha. We're going to see if she can maintain that streak, and she's definitely going to see if she can get over 20 meters and hopefully challenge her personal best in that shot put. So keep a lookout for Gong in that shot put. Now, let's finish off in that men's 100 meters. We had Noah Lyles going up against Justin Gatlin. We also had Simbine. We also had Juan on Blake. So great guys in this 100-meter field, but Noah Lyles, who's been on a roll with the 200 meters, he managed to get the win in 9.98 seconds. Really great performance, not as fast as he usually runs, but some of the other guys are going to be going for a 100-meter title in Doha. Noah Lyles is only going to be running the 200, but this shows that he's really going to be consistent. He said that in the next coming years, he's going to be doubling. So this 200-meter run in Doha, hopefully he gets that gold, and then we'll see what he's able to do for the next coming years. So keep a lookout for all these guys in the 100 meters and then Noah Lyles in that 200. All right, so those are the highlights from the Zurich Diamond League this year. Of course, Warholm and Benjamin, they were the highlights of the meet. There's some other results that you guys should go check out as well. We're going to be back again next week to recap the Brussels Diamond League with the rest of the events that we didn't see here in Zurich. So keep a lookout for that. Leave a comment below on your favorite performance from the Zurich Diamond League. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe, and we'll be back again very soon. Thanks.